What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to week number 6 of the Nightmare series. Only 2 chances left to get points. That's tonight as well as next week, and the points leaderboard is looking extremely tight. So this one is going to be very important. Got some competitors that have been kind of laying low, thought they were safe at the upper spots, and took some weeks off, but now the points have started to matter, so they're coming back out to reclaim those upper spots. So it's going to get real dicey out there, and it's going to be a fun one. A little bit of housekeeping too before we get into this, just so everybody's aware. Omni-Man is not allowed for tonight's event. It's just a little bit too early. It's early access only, right? So if you didn't pay for the early access, you can't play him. A little bit unfair for those people. So we are going to have Omni-Man on the bench here for this week's event, but he will be fully legal next week, assuming we don't find any weird bugs or anything with him. That is the housekeeping. And then, of course, I've got Mr. Vort here joining me for the pools. How's it going, Mr. Vort?
Buddy, it is going incredible. I'm having a great day. I hope you are too.
Absolutely am. It took us a little bit of time to get our hands on Omni-Man, but once they got that kind of squared away, it's been kind of fun messing around with the character. He's not really wowing me just yet, but it's only been a few hours, so we'll see. Check-in is about to end here. Before it does, though, I'm going to go ahead and play the Aquaman video for you guys, just kind of detailing how Smash GG works. So if you're new and you need some, an update or insight on how Smash GG works, or Start GG works, I'm sorry, then definitely make sure you're paying attention to this. We've also got Pocky in the chat to help out if you have any problems with the bracket. Clay is in the chat as well. Striker, if he's not playing his matches, can help you out. So definitely reach out if you need some help. But here is a little primer that'll give you some ideas on how this works, and we'll be back after this to get our first matches started. So hang tight.
Hello everyone! Today we are going to walk you through how to use Smash GG during your tournament today. Assuming you registered for this event, you will begin your journey right here on the home page. On this page, you will have everything you will need to progress through this tournament. You can view all of the information related to the event here, as well as your own dashboard letting you know what comes next under events. Here is where the process will begin by checking in. We recommend being at this position about 5 to 10 minutes before the tournament begins to make this as smooth as possible. This will take you to your first match. This is the match overview. There are 3 tabs. Under tasks, you can see a step-by-step on what you need to do in order to successfully report your match. Under the summary tab, you can see the outcome of the match, as well as once it's complete, you can view your upcoming matches. Then, there's the chat tab, where you can talk to your opponent and an admin if an issue occurs. Now, let's go ahead and check into our match here. You'll then wait for your opponent to check in. If this does not occur, they will receive a DQ. You will advance. It looks like we got a match here as player 2 has readied up. Smash GG then gives you the tag of your opponent that you will need to send an invite to or receive one from. And once both players are in a match, select Done. Select your character for game 1 and then await for your opponent to do the same. When the game finishes, both players will report the scores until a final outcome is set. Hitting confirm will finalize the match. You may at any time, if an issue occurs, click request a moderator. At the bottom, this will alert the admin team that you need assistance. You'll need to go to the chat and await their arrival and have the issue already stated, or wait for them to ask you what is the issue here. The admin will help determine a resolution and then clear the request. Once the match is complete, you can view it in summary and even your next match here as well. On the top right, there will always be a rules tab if you need a refresher as well. Once again, you can visit the homepage of the event to see a live feed of your tournament experience throughout the entire thing, so you know when and who you have to play. And that is it, guys. You are ready to compete in today's tournament. Good luck and have fun.
Alright, so big thanks to Mr. Aquaman for putting together that video. I do think that is quite helpful, so if this is your first time, I hope that was useful to you. Now you will see here on the bracket, you've got some bell icons next to some of these names. If you see a bell icon next to your name, that means you haven't checked in, so make sure you're getting in to the bracket and checking into your match specifically. If you checked in early to check in, pre-check-in before the tournament started, thank you, but do keep in mind you do have to keep on checking in throughout all of your matches as well. So make sure you are checking into each individual match and then communicating with your opponent. If your opponent doesn't check in, they will be DQ'd. Round 1 has a 30-minute DQ timer, so people have a little bit of time to get home from work and get nestled in. This is all round 1. Winners round 1 and winners round 2 are technically round 1 here tonight. So these are all available and just able to be started playing. And if your opponent doesn't check in 30 minutes, they will be DQ'd. So make sure you are checking in if you're here. If you're having trouble checking in, Pocky or Striker or Clay in the chat will be able to help you out. I'll be able to help you out too if you at me, although we are going to be trying to pay attention to other things. Speaking of, though, we're going to go ahead and try to get our first match on stream. We've got a couple of them selected, and I think we're going to go with Blaze and RRK Blue Kemp. So Blaze and RRK Blue Kemp is going to be our first match. We've also got Fluffy Fawn and Stasfing, as well as Steak and Dr. Dragon Knight, although that got moved around, so I don't know if Dr. Dragon Knight is here. Hopefully they're here, otherwise we're going to run into problems with that. That is a fuck. But these guys are definitely here. I saw them both check in, so we'll at least get the first two, I think, which is all that we really need to ask for. So, let's go ahead and get some invites out to Blaze and Blue Kemp and get the show started.
Yeah, let's do. I can't wait. Looking forward. You know, we've seen Blaze a lot from MK11 and now MK1. He's a very smart player, very steady player. Can't wait to see what he's got coming tonight. I know at one point he's been learning Kenshi. Don't know if he'll bring Kenshi tonight, but I was watching him a couple weeks ago throw down some Kenshi tech in the lab that looked really scary. And I tell you now, Kenshi, once you get Sento out, that's a blender that I don't know how to get out of, to be honest with you. Just block and hope. That's kind of what it breaks down to. But we're going to get these guys.
It can be real rough to deal with the Kenshi onslaught. I haven't quite figured it out either. I have found Scorpion sometimes gets me out of trouble with the Scorpion assist because it's got extra hits of armor. But if Sento's behind me, Sento comes with. So it's actually not that great. So you got to be really careful when you're using it. I have gone ahead and sent that first invite out there for Blue Kemp, and then we'll go ahead and get Blaze and yours invite out as well here.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a game that I haven't learned. I'm not as good as Dream and them are, and that kind of I need to figure it out because I kind of get rolled over by Kenshi's online. Well, at least Kenshis that know what they're doing. Not all, you know what I'm saying. Not everybody that's playing Kenshi online knows what they're doing. I promise.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so invites are away. Just waiting on our competitors to join us. Looks like Blaze has joined. I sent the invite to the other guy first, though. So hopefully he's got it and is coming.
He was here, correct, in the chat?
He was somebody that had checked in. He was the name that I had recognized or had saw had pre-checked in, which is why I selected their match. So hopefully they're able to join us.
All right, I have entered the AFK mode.
So we do have Blaze here. So we're just waiting on Blue Kemp.
How's everybody liking Omni-Man so far? I'm on the Xbox side. It took me a while to actually gain access to him for some reason. But when I finally did, I've played around with him some. What's your thoughts, Dream? I mean...
He's all right. You know, he's not wowing me. Like I said earlier, he's not blowing me away, but it's only day one, right? So we'll have to kind of see what comes afterward, if people can find some interesting ways to utilize maybe like different cameos and stuff with him. I've mostly been just using Serena because I don't have to learn an ambush, and I can just learn the base character and kind of go from there and see what how I want to branch out after that. But it's too early to form a full opinion, but early opinion is meh. I'm having to fucking throw people to death. I don't want to throw people to death, but like, I mean, it's part of the problem though, is the matchmaking has just got me playing like, full on mega sweats when I'm just trying to learn. So most of my matches feel like really uphill struggles, and I'm not getting any ground because I'm playing against really talented players that know what they're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So
I said this to you behind the scenes, and I'll say it right to your face on the stream too. Make another account. Make a Smurf.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a Smurf. For playing new characters each season, I'm just gonna make a new
Yeah.
a
If you're
Smurf.
learning a new character,
if I'm gonna play my main, I'm willing to kind of run it out, but
right.
it's just too much of a pain in the ass having to sweat it out every single time at the start of the season, even with a new character. So I'm just gonna make a new character every season and run it. It's gonna be annoying because I like unlocking the stuff on my main account, but I'll still play on my main account like Reiko, or once I maybe get comfortable with a different character and it really takes over on a Smurf, I'll migrate it over to my main. But for the time being, I really have to, at least when I'm learning something new at the start of a new season, I'm gonna have to use something different.
And I've watched people out there make 7 or 8 of these Smurf accounts just because every time they're learning a new character, right?
Oh yeah, no problem. I don't have any problem with it.
I don't either. I mean, not if
All
you're
right,
learning.
so we do have our competitors here, it looks like, or the invites have been sent out. I'm AFK. Blaze is here.
There we
so
go. There's
should
Blaze.
Just be one more. Blue Kemp was here earlier though, so we just had to get a new lobby going.
Yes, he
because
was.
it broke it, so should be good to go. Dude, Blue Kemp, come on, man.
You were just in the other lobby, buddy. There he is. Awesome. Okay.
Christ, I was gonna lose my fucking mind.
Well, we got our players in the lobby. We're ready to throw down. We'll see. Like Dream said earlier, Omni-Man, you will not be seeing him tonight. It is way too early, and plus, there's a whole slew of people out there who didn't pay for early access that won't get them till the 12th. Now, Dream did also say that Omni-Man's coming next week. You're more than happy to play him in the tournament starting next week, but we won't see him tonight. Tonight, we're going to see...
What? Did they break the fucking lobbies now?
What broke the lobby?
They were here on time.
Oh, yeah, with plenty of time.
You're stuck on a waiting screen? Are you stuck on our waiting screen, or did we leave? Alright, well, let's try again. Dude, did they fucking somehow break the lobbies? Okay, so I will invite you guys again.
Yeah.
Fucking Rink was online, so I could fucking send a dummy invite. It's just so annoying. I'm gonna type somebody's fucking name, and then I gotta, like, do the fucking stupid race. Okay, so if you're on stream, please be ready to accept the invite, like, right away. Waiting 30 seconds to accept. Please don't do that. Please try to get in as soon as you can, because having the clock run all the way to the bottom, that's how we get broken lobbies like that. We all need to get in when it's time to go, like, right away. If you fucking dilly-dally, you're gonna fucking hold things up. So please accept the invite right away.
Yep. Gotta keep the ball rolling. RRK, he's gonna be sending out new invites right in a second. Man, they were sitting back going, "Hey, we gave you, first to 2 in Combat League, yay," which I'm not a fan of. But man, why couldn't they just
Okay, invites are sent.
We don't.
This thing still happening is wild. It's like they don't give a shit. Like, it just doesn't come up enough. Or part of me thinks it's because crossplay is going to eliminate all of this stuff, because they're going to be having like a much better and more robust online system. And if that's the case, then it's like, okay, maybe we can allow that to slide through. Alright, so everybody's here. Start the match. One of you fuckers that could start the match, please push the start match button, and then let's get this party started.
Yep. Please press X. There we go.
That's the other thing, too. Once it's, like, ready to go, please do not let the clock run out. We don't need to let the clock run out. We don't know if the clock running out is part of the problem, so if we're ready to go, then let's hop in and make it happen.
Watch,
we got it.
Comes in just...
And it's like, it's not the player's fault, so I don't want anybody to feel like I'm mad at them if they fuck it up. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault that things are fucked up. We gotta try to get it right, but if you fuck it up, it's whatever. I'm not gonna get pissed. Nobody's gonna get DQ'd. No problems there.
Yeah.
But it is just somewhat irritating that we even have to go through this whole fucking song and dance just to get the matches to get going. But we now finally have a match going. They are going to be first to 3. We are not changing to first to 2. I don't know why they changed it in Combat League. Well, I do know why, because the casuals cried. But we're going to keep it first to 3 here, just like hopefully the Pro Tour stays, and the Nightmare Series is going to stay probably no matter what. First to 3 is more games, more playing, more fun. That's what we're here for, is to play the game, right? So that's what
Right.
we're gonna do. First at 3.
I cannot tell you how many times in the past, both in Combat League for myself, for me watching you, and the Nightmare series over the years, how many times I've seen a reverse 3-0. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes sense that we're playing first at 3. But right now, Tom's got the trap out. Here comes Kenshi. Catch him with the sword just a little bit. All right, Kenshi currently has the life lead. All right, there goes some fans. Trying to zone him out a little bit. Doesn't get hit. Oh, falls for it there. Just a little combo. Goes for the projectile. He's going to build it up. And, oh, she should have tried to, I don't know what the answer was there, to jump it or perfect block it. But she could not take that hit. Now, right back. Kana's going right back in. Oh, armored right through that to knock him back down. And we talked about Blaze, man, with his Sento setups that he's got. I've watched him lab it himself. Let's see if he can get Sento out. And when he does, it's almost game over. I can tell you now. Which is probably what the good news for every Kenshi out there that knows what they're doing. But Katana is trying to fight back. Here comes the pokes. Finally got him right there. Got to move a little bit. 221. It's better than the damage she's been doing. Oh, those fans starting to pay their dividends. Here comes one hit. Oh, Blaze goes in. Doesn't get much. All right, back to the zoning, both of them. All right, here's the pokes. Into the throw. Here comes the RKO out of nowhere. All right, there goes Sento projectile. Oh, she calls in Sonya to break there. I think she'd be dead, but you never know. All right, got him with the low one. Nothing come of it. Here's another RKO, buddy. Both Fatal Blow is available to both characters now. Goes to the overhead Sonya. I wonder if that was a missed call. Trying to break up. Oh, he had him there. He didn't believe, though.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta absolutely commit. So the matches for the stream have now been marked out on the bracket. So if you do see a Twitch icon on your match upcoming, that means your match will be on stream, so make sure you're waiting for invites. The current matches, though, that are available, all of those have already been marked. There's only 3 of them that are on stream, so most of you guys are going to need to make sure you're checking into your matches. There is still 15 minutes to do so, to make sure you're getting checked in. But again, please make sure you are checking in if you're looking to play today.
Oh, 450. There's that Sento setups I was talking about. Got him 450 in the corner. Then a 311. Oh, which way does she block? I don't know. But right there, there's the death. 265. I tell you now, if Blaze gets Sento out and gets you in the corner, you might as well kiss your butt goodbye, because it's gone. It's out of here.
Yeah, Sento is incredibly deadly, and Blaze has seemingly figured out just how to make it happen in these last few games right here, or this last game, opening it up with a very nice start here. That was just game 1, right? Just to be certain.
Absolutely.
Right, yeah, I didn't miss too much when I was setting up the map. So
No,
that
sir.
is our opening salvo here. Let's see what Blue Camp decides to do. I will say, from one angle, I think that at least Kitana can maybe try to play a little bit of keep away here, but Blaze has been running with, I believe, Sub-Zero cameo, right? So he has kind of anti-zoning, forces you to come to him, so you're not really able to maintain stuff. It's a little different story with Reiko, right? Reiko has been able to kind of tear through those Sub-Zero armor, but it is not the same case here for Kitana. So with that Sub-Zero armor, you're forced to get in up close, and that's where Kenshi's at his deadliest.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenshi will tear you apart, and it's not that he's a weakling in zoning either. He's got that Sento up from high move he's got, which does a decent amount of damage. Don't get me wrong, he's nowhere near Katana. Oh, talking about Sub-Zero and Sento, we're alive. Bam, bam. It's still going. 430 mid-screen. Holy moly.
Nicely done to armor out of that there. The throw is gonna start to chew on more of that Sento clock here. And Sento has now expired. Raw Fatal Blow here from Blue Camp. And Blaze saw that coming. Is gonna get a whiff, or a whiff on that first hit instead of a hit. And he kind of fully committed, so unfortunate draw there for Blaze. Does still have Blue Camp in that Fatal Blow territory, though. Has to look out for it coming out to kill him now. I don't think this will kill, actually. Okay, the break is gonna guarantee it doesn't. Oh, uses the armor to get right through that point-blank fan. And the anti-air from Blaze. Can he kill? Yes, he can. Round 1 to Blaze here in game 2.
such smart plays by both players. You know, breaking those last combos that would have killed on either way, going back and forth the way they were. All right, here we go. Got him open screen right now.
Okay, here we go. Katana getting some pressure going. Oh, there's the opening for Blaze here, and now Sento is on the field. We're going to start this off with some juicy damage, I'm sure, and it's going to end. Oh, no!
He dropped.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate drop there for Blaze, but look at that. Sento's behind with the coverage and just gets the opening anyway. Another drop, though, from Blaze.
Yeah, but that Sento blender, man, did 500 points plus of damage for just those two combos.
Yep, now just a little bit more will do it.
Yeah. Oh, no, he dropped. He's doing 400 damage, you know?
Ooh. Speaking of drops, big drop there from Blue Camp. Had the stray hit from the fan, but Sonya wasn't there in time. The throw will come out from Sonya. 14%, adding it to the board. Nice whiff. Okay, gets underneath. Now oh, no! Gets slapped out of there with that sword swipe. Katana was starting to get some pressure going, and there it is. Blaze was absolutely ready for the hunt down on that arc. I think maybe there was an attempt to have like some Sonya coverage. I don't know, because Sonya can't cover you if she's in the air, right? So
that's right. Well, at least I'm no Sonya expert. I use her sometimes as Sub-Zero as a combo extender. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there, or maybe it was a misinput. I've seen Sonya come out a couple times in the air that was a little off, you know, a little off, that maybe he was getting a misinput in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now there is 12 minutes left on checking in, so make sure you are checking in if you're looking to play here tonight. If you do not check in, you will be DQ'd in 12 minutes. So please try to take care of that if you can. If you have any troubles checking in, then you're going to want to go ahead and reach out to either me or Pocky in the chat, and we'll be able to help you out. But you do have to say something. If we don't hear from you, we can't help you.
That's right. And remember, if you start having lag or some other issue with your match, don't wait till the match is over. Get a mod's attention, get some screenshots before your matches are all the way over. If you wait till the set's over, it's too late.
Where else would your vampire myths come from?
All right, we're going right back into this. Blaze looking really sharp with this Kenshi early on, but look at here, Dream. All of a sudden, Natara takes to the air.
Ooh, look at this. Getting some Cetrion vibes off of these colors here, but no more. It freezes it up, can't really see him. And now Blaze going to town. Had some unfortunate drops in the previous outing, but this time he's going to find the full combo, 47%. And that's on Natara's health bar, right? So that's a massive chunk just stripped away. And it's with Goro as an assist, so even less available. Blaze drills through, and that's round one over.
Yeah, that's only 850 health there for Natara with that Goro assist. Now, I've seen Natara's pull this off, but they've got to be able to get in and do that ginormous damage that Natara's have been known to do. If you going against a very good defensive player like Blaze, that might be a hard thing to pull off.
Yeah, absolutely. Breaker is spent here from Natara, flies her way in. I like these wings that she's got. Got some cool glow effects on them. I wonder if those are new from the shrine. I don't remember if I have those. I don't think I do.
I know I have some, but I can't. I bought out the shrine today.
Although they might just be from.
Attention.
Could be from leveling her too, right? I haven't leveled my Natara.
All right, got froze. Sento's out. Here comes big boy damage.
Ooh, okay,
316.
Keeps it easy. Oh, but look at that. Went for the sweep. How do you even get away from that? And Blaze with the brutal to close it out. Nicely done. The 3-0 to the Blind Swordsman.
Absolutely. No disrespect there at all. Did really good as Katana. You know, that low health is what kills you with Natara, especially if you have a Goro assist against a damage dealer like Kenshi, who can give as well as he can receive. All of a sudden, that's a whole nother issue. That low health starts adding up. But 3-0, Blaze takes that one right to the bank.
Absolutely. Nicely done. So that is going to close it out here for our opening set. Blaze takes a 3-0. Now, everybody else here, make sure you are checking in. If your match is green, you and your opponent have checked in, you've gotten started. Otherwise, if there's a bell next to your name, you have not checked in. So if you're looking to play and you see a bell next to your name, gonna have to do something about that. Hopefully, just letting us know, and I'll check you in right now. But you do have to say something, otherwise we're not gonna be able to help you out here. We did see Stacefing and Fluffy Fawn check in already on the pre-check-in, so that is gonna be our next matchup here. We'll go ahead and get the invites out for them. And then after that, we'll see if Dr. Dragon Knight's here. The match is moved around, so if he's not here, it'll be DQ time, and we'll run Sudden Death for Stake after. That'll be the play afterward. If Dr. Dragon Knight is not here, haven't heard from him in the chat, but we know Sudden Death is here. I know Stake is here, so that will be the play, since after this next match, the DQs will be issued. So let's go ahead and get some invites out for Fluffy Fawn and Stacefing, and then for everybody else that is, not checking in, you're going to get DQ'd. So please make sure you're checking in if you're looking to play tonight.
I wonder, Dream, next week, are we just going to see, like, 30 Omni-Men?
I don't think so. I don't think Omni-Man is that good. I've been underwhelmed with him. His damage is not cranking too crazy, and that would be an indication that NetherRealm has, like, really fucked up if they made something that broken.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't think that they're going to fuck up that hard. I could see it being OP. I could see it being super, like, somewhat strong, but it doesn't even feel like it's there. But I could see them having that kind of a blunder, but I don't think they've done that. So, no, I do not think we're going to see a bunch of Omni-Men. I think we might see in pools maybe people trying it out, but
Right.
I don't necessarily think top 8 is going to be flooded. It's just going to be another character, and maybe 1 or 2 players will have figured something real nice out with it, but that'll be about it.
Yeah, I don't want to put Omni-Man down. I love the anime. And I even don't hate the character. I just wasn't excited for him, right? My big excitement is coming from Tremor, who comes out in 2 weeks. That's who I want to get my hands on and start incorporating in my teams. And then we'll go from there. I do like how they did some of his actions and some of his visually. It's fun to watch some of it. I mean, you have played so much more than him than I have. I only played around with him for like 30 minutes, and I was done.
Fluffy, what are your numbers on your gamer tag again? Ah, fuck.
Hockey, I will die on that hill with you. I agree.
Three seven.
3713.
Damn it, dude. This is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, this invite system.
Like, the fact that I have to fucking, like, race against the clock just to fucking get invites out and run a match, dude. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, these rooms are... They're not great. That's an understatement. I mean, damn, NetherRealm. Damn. I'd at least thought you would have gave us as good of ones
at least, so you'll be able to get
Oh,
the
y'all
second
did.
one.
Okay.
All good.
All good, not a problem.
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna see some more katana action here. This time, though, up against Rain. So previously, Fluffy Fawn had been playing a lot of Johnny Cage as well. So that is interesting to note. Oh, that fan ends up catching him. That amplified fan, I think, kind of lingers out there no matter what. 34% off that stray hit as well. Very nicely done. Gonna get a portal set up here. Fluffy Fawn using those striker grenades to cover his approach. Look at that, the metal-armed Jax is here. I love that. I bought it right away and then didn't realize that it's probably just from the shrine. So, gonna spend my coins and at least save the rest of my wallet, but they got me. They fucking tricked me. Oh, you see those Jax ground pounds popping off behind him. I think Jax went home, but you gotta be real careful. Ooh, went for the throw setup there. A little low from Stacefing is gonna go ahead and give him the first round.
And I do think interesting. It was nice of them saying, "Okay, if you bought the high Halloween fatality, we're going to give you all of it." Or at least those 3.
Yeah, put them in like a seasonal thing where you get a token for all of them. Nope, they're gonna be $10 per. They're gonna all of the complaining. They're gonna ignore it. They're gonna say whatever. You guys bought it. I'm not gonna buy any other ones. I thought it was funny to buy the first one. It was garbage. It's not worth it. I'm not supporting that business practice and letting them know this is a good idea to keep doing it. I got my one stupid fatality, and it honestly it's awful. Like it's not $10 for that. $10
I own
for
it.
that.
I know. I own it. Yeah.
So that'll be the last one that I buy. I think this is the kind of thing that you have to really send a message with your wallet. Because look, we all complained about it initially, and they're doing it again. They are 100% doing it again. The Thanksgiving fatality is coming soon. It's not in the story now, but it will be, and that is wild to me. So all of the the outcry, there was a GameSpot or IGN article about it. It was all over the place. People being mad about it. Everybody complained. Nobody was like I didn't see anybody being like, you know what, this is fine. Not one.
No.
So
not one.
despite all of that, they're gonna double down on it. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll cut the price in half or something, and it'll feel a little less bad. But if it comes out for another 1,200 dragon crystals, no way I'm buying that. I am not gonna fucking send the signal that that's okay, because they're not listening to us talking, and us, and so they're gonna have to listen to our wallets. That's the only next way, is to fucking hit the bottom line and just say,
That's
nope,
the only way.
I'm not supporting it.
Well, right now, Fluffy Fawn has turned back to Johnny Cage, and he's got that pressure on already. That whole Johnny pressure, we know. Oh, Katana's thought it was her turn. It was not. All right, there's the pokes, plus frames, going right back at you. Oh, caught you with striker grenades. That is just, Dream, that is just such a hard thing to work out of. Plus than grenades.
Yeah, I think the thing you got to kind of take away from it to some extent, especially Johnny just got nerfed as well, a little less health working for him. Watch, he almost combo off of her, Jack's assist hitting her. Is that he's only got 850 health, right? So if you can weather the storm, eventually the grenades do go away. You can actually get an opportunity, and you only got to hit him 2 or 3 times to kill him. Oh, there he is, gets to the other side. He's going to kill off of that. The parry is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, last minute to check in. You are going to be DQ'd in about 50 seconds here if you do not check in. So please make sure you are checking in. If you cannot check in, please say something to someone and we'll be able to help you out. But we can't help you out if you're silent. Please check in if you're able to.
All right, breaker occurred. Katana, he did not want to into that combo. He goes back in, catches him opening right here. This can be some decent damage, 260. Really what he wants is that corner carry. He's trying to get her over there so he can put on those plus frames. Katana's trying to go back. Oh, nothing out of it, though. Poke.
Defense. Oh, shifts to the other side there. Here's the opening. Here's the striker grenades. The overhead will connect for Fluffy. Gonna take her straight to the corner here as well. Oh, what the fuck? Using the sunglasses. That was wild, Mr. Vort.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh! Why did that just happen?
Was he kicking the wrong way?
He just, did the string the wrong way, even after it hit her.
All right, NRS. Come on now. Come on. Johnny's like, peace out.
Alright, DQs are kicking in, so if you did not show up, you will be DQ'd. And it's just going to be how it goes. Man, is there a lot of them? I don't know what happened, but it's what it is.
It's probably Omni-Man Day is what got him.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if that's part of it. We're all either upset about some changes or too busy playing the new character. Hello Larry said you can't play tonight.
That's how the sausage gets made, princess.
Oh, I don't know. All right, we're going to go right back at it, though. Goes for the raw shadow kick. The grenade's kind of covered him, but he still ate an uppercut. But look, right back in it. There's those shades. Shades to grenades is what we're going to call that from now on. Kick. Katana's trying to turn it around. Hasn't got him opened up yet, though. Oh, got popped right there by Johnny. Katana would love to get just a little bit of breathing room here so she can throw out some of these fans just like that. Get some of this pressure going. Oh, there's that raw shadow kick, though. Followed up by grenades, but Jack says, I'm going to break you like the bat. Right, goes to the butt pound, into the ground pound, and oh my goodness. It's 1-1.
Nicely done. All right, so DQs have gone out, so if you are looking to play and you are checked into your first match and your opponent didn't, they've been DQ'd, so you'll need to check into your next match now. So Greatness, you'll need to check in versus Isaiah. Baby Chiba, check in against Demoralized. Koizi and Skinniest, you guys need to check in. And that is for Pool 1. For Pool 2, Hunter and the New Train, make sure you guys are checking in. Jupiter and Dark Elite, you guys gotta check in again. Blaze, looks like you'll need to check in against Egg. Method and Pooter, make sure you guys are getting checked in for your match. And Striker and his left knee, you guys are the other one. Egg. You guys could be so kind and get those matches underway. That would be fantastic. Here, look at this chips. Oh, wow, that was greedy. He tried to use the grenades to cover that nut punch there. Jack's gonna go off again. Dude, he's trying to outrun Jackson. Oh. Jax, you can't get away.
Can't get away from the man. That's all I'm saying. Jax just proved who's the man. That ground pound sought him out. And just like that, Katana goes up, or Sassing goes up 2-1 right now over Fluffy. Now, Fluffy, when the first round he switched to Johnny Cage, he looked kind of dominant. But it looks like Sassing is just kind of, adapting a little bit, making some changes well enough to get that round right there into the books. Let's see what Fluffy goes with now. Going back to Johnny. No big surprise. That's kind of his main, I feel.
Enzo is DQing his way deep into the bracket. Hopefully he shows up, Enzo. Hopefully you're here.
Round 1. Fight.
Match. What is he going to shoot in?
Just like that. Katana's trying to butt pound her way into the winning circle. Johnny trying to fight back. Big life deficit right now, though, but he's trying to get those plus frames going. Oh, goes for the parry. Nope. Here she comes right back at him. All of a sudden, that Jax is paying off big time. Seems like wherever he tries to go, Jax is there to lay a smackdown. Goes for a throw. Nobody there. There's the low poke into a mid, and just like that, she's up. This is match point for Sassy. Caught him again. Here we go. This is going to be about 300 damage. Oh, I was wrong. 350 damage. Thank you very much. Get some of the Jack combos. Got him in the corner. Fluffy's trying to fight his way out. Fatal blow is available for him. There's the grenades, trying to keep him safe. Oh, more grenades. Finally got her opened up. Now here it goes. Fluffy's big chance. Oh, he tried with glasses, but she armored through it. This should be it, Dream.
Oh, one more hit. Nicely done. Stasing takes it 3-1 over Fluffy Fawn into the Brutal as well. What an exclamation point to put on that one.
I love the adaptation. I mean, when Fluffy came on there, he was just steamrolling there for one whole match, right? And it looked like the game was going the other way. Stasing just made right changes, right adjustments, and just like that goes up and wins at 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nicely done. All right, so a lot of DQs here today. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There is 10 minutes left on round 2, so Demoralize, Koizi, you guys are going to need to make sure you are checking in. Otherwise, you will join the DQs. The New Train, I know you checked in for your first match. Please make sure you're checking in for the next one. And Isaiah's around. Isaiah checked in, so they'll hopefully be able to get the match going. They're number 1 in points, so they don't have to play, but I played them on stream in Combat League beforehand, so they've been around. I think that they're out here to dominate. Okay, yeah, and Isaiah's in the chat too, so. Yeah. The New Train and Pooter, those are 2 people that checked in earlier and are maybe having trouble. So please make sure you guys are getting checked in. You need to check in for each of your matches. Want to make sure we get you. I have not heard from Dr. Dragon Knight, so we're gonna DQ Dr. Dragon Knight, and we're gonna do the stake versus, what's it called? Stake versus sudden death match.
Okay.
So that is what we're gonna go ahead with, because Dr. Dragon Knight, I believe, is not here. So we're gonna go ahead and run that match just because we gotta make sure we keep the show going. And once again, Demoralize, Koizi, please make sure you're checking in. The new train, Pooter, make sure you guys are checking in. Causing Panic, you're in the lower bracket, you can check into your matches. These matches are going to auto DQ people out anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about them. And I'm actually going into DQing people that I noticed DQ'd out of their first match anyway, so we don't have to wait for the timers on all of them if I can find it out. So, like, on the level, right, if they DQ'd up here, we'll DQ them bottom too, just so we can keep people moving. Because it's not fair to everybody else to have to fucking wait. Yes, he on the level DQ'd, so got rid of him so that Troy can wait for an actual match instead of waiting on a clock. And go from there. So here's an actual match get started. But yeah, let's go ahead and get our invites out here for Blaze. I'm sorry, not Blaze. Stake and Sudden Death. Well, the new train checked into his first match, so
He was here.
I don't think that's see how he checked in right here. So he was here. So we're gonna give him some time, and that's how that goes.
Yep, there he is.
Yep, see, bam, there he is. New train, please check in. You have not checked in. You need to check into your next match so you can fight Hunter. You got to check into each individual match. So your first match, your opponent wasn't here, they DQ'd. But now you've moved on to the next round, and you got to check in against them.
Get over here!
Yep. That's all right.
I can take care of it for you since I see you in the chat, so I'll take care of it for you. If you want to communicate with Hunter and get your matches ready, but sometimes you might want to refresh the page or whatever. The bell icon is how you can tell. So if you see on the stream you have a bell icon next to your name, that means you haven't checked in. So Pooter, if you're watching, please check in. Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Spelled 3 in there, right?
That I don't know.
Once I get to 1.
Yeah. Sud, 3, and death. All right, we got invites going out, people. This should be a barn burner right now.
All right, so invites are away for our competitors here. Sudden Death and Stake. This is the match that we're going to run. Stream. And 5-minute call for Koizi to check in. Koizi was in the chat earlier. They wanted him to get points, so I hope that they check in. 5 minutes for Demoralize. Please make sure you're checking in Demoralize if you're here.
Remember to AFK, my friend.
And we're also going to a 5-minute call here for Pooter in a little bit. And he seems to be the only one on this one. So everybody else is caught up, so hopefully your guys' matches will be smooth. If you have any trouble, of course, make sure to reach out to Pocky or myself, and we'll be able to get you helped out in the bracket as well. Alright, so Stake is here. I am here. You are here. Just missing Sudden Death. I sent him the invite.
Yes.
Here's how I started the lobby.
Sudden death. If you could hear us, we're waiting on you, sir.
In online versus.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
Okay,
means. Hopefully, alright.
he said he's joining.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to start over. This lobby's not gonna make it, but we'll get him in the next one with some emergency players. I don't think the lobby will let you start it. I'm assuming it won't, yeah. Man, it's such a wild bug that is like it's been like this since the game came out, and it's not like every now and then it doesn't work. It's like, oh yeah, it just doesn't work if everybody's not ready to go in the first 60 seconds. That's insane. That's so
crazy.
insane. Because it would be nice to be able to wait for people a little bit, to like not have this demand of like, hey, make sure as soon as you get the invite, you're immediately showing up. Like that's, I mean, players shouldn't have to feel bad because they didn't immediately open the invite, but it's like, I mean, that's what we have to do. That sucks. That sucks.
What sucks even worse, in my opinion, is not that the game shipped with that, but it's still here. This isn't a secret. They know this is going on.
Yeah, right. They're wanting to change rank sets to what nobody wants and sell us fatalities. Those are the priorities. That's what we're getting first. Alright, so invites have been out for this new lobby here. Looks like we got everybody that we need.
Perfect. Somebody will hit the X button. There we go, fellas. We have got a match. I absolutely am so glad they put the Deadly Alliance sub-skin out. I couldn't click the button fast enough. I'm not gonna lie. It's just yes. So what we got so far though is the Lin Kuei with a backup from Sonya. Looks like we're going against the Thunder God with Serena by his back.
Okay, so Koizi, waiting on you. The Morales has checked in, so that match is away.
Fight.
This match is not going to be up.
Comes a Sonya KO out of nowhere. All right, you're seeing and what I believe is the way Sub should be played. He's more of a defensive character, and you look and see that right there with all of his tools he's got available, but then Raiden pops right in there. There's that throw setup, Dream. That was so good. All right,
Next
Raiden.
match on stream is going to be Gray. There. Got a little bit of a rough start, but I think we'll be good to go. And if any of the frogs can tell Enzo that he is still in the winner's side, he's trying to work his way home. I know he's usually gotta rush home, but all of his opponents DQ'd, including him. But you know, if he's looking to play tonight, pretty close.
All right. One more touch from either player could do it, but Raiden says, I don't want to touch. I just want to chip you out. Did have to do with a low kick, but did get the victory right there. Sub-Zero's going to have to find a way in. Going with the low into the throw. Here comes that SKO. Yeah, nicely done. Let's see where he goes with this, though. 280 with the Sonya extension into the freeze.
Oh, and 355, not terrible. There's a lot of cloth hanging off on this skin. I thought about getting this one. I like the way his arms look, but I didn't have the extra dragon crystal. Okay, cool. Poise has been located. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much, Pocky.
So I'm trying to get him back in the corner. This is where he could do some elevated damage, I feel. But Raiden's not going to get him. Let him. Yeah, chips him out right there. That's a hard thing to take, Dream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Raiden's still very good, even without Cyrax. He can still do a lot of chip and a lot of damage. Now, they did, you know, with the last balance patch, they did tone him down some. I'm sure everybody's appreciative of that, but he's still a very good character.
Here we go. Game number 2, Steak. Buffing it out here with the Sub-Zero pick. Steak has been on a couple different characters, it seems. We go through. You know, I think week 1 he was running Katana, then it was Johnny, and now moving over to the Lin Kuei to see if Sub-Zero can make it happen here for him.
I don't serve.
Struggling a little bit against this Raiden, but we'll see what happens as we move now to game 2. That's kind of the beauty of first to 3. Give you some time to figure your opponent out, see if you can catch on to some of their patterns, their habits, their tendencies, and then exploit them from there. As well as, you know, realize, hey, maybe they're catching on to my patterns, and I gotta change it up a little bit and see if that fares any better. Here we go, big ice clone for Steak. It's gonna be a double overhead launch. Sonya keeps it going.
292, that's not bad for sub. It's a good bit here. 258, that's all right. Oh, with the armor, with the Sonya pickup, that was nice.
Yeah, 237 armored launcher here from Steak. He's gonna have the clone eaten by those Serena assists. And unlike typical projectiles that are actually like absorbed by the clone, you can't absorb the Serena assist. It just passes right through and still hit your main character. Life bar's getting low for both players. Anti-air from Steak, but no conversion. And then the throw from Sudden Death will close him out. An unfortunate drop there from Steak. He was so close.
He had it right there, right there.
Yeah, you really just got to take away from that you did have it, right? And you can get it next time. You don't have to be... Don't beat yourself up about it. You know, silver lining. You were able to do it. You technically did beat this guy, and that means you can do it again.
All right, there's the best throw in the game damage-wise. The SKO comes out. On him with the low, into the Sonya in the corner. Now this is where Sub-Zeros can actually do some damage. 400 right there, Dream. And people say he can't do any damage.
Good damage here. Steak looking to close it out. He will find the final hit necessary to put one on the board. Had to spend a lot of his resources to do it there. Only has a bar of meter to work with. Meanwhile, Sudden Death sitting on 3 bars. Full cameo as well for both players. Big opening.
I've said before, Dream, that I'm okay with big damage if it makes you use all your resources. That's just the bottom line. It should bring you more damage, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's a problem there. All right, here we go. Backing away. Ice balls out. Deadly vapors. Here comes the Sonya charge. It's going to keep the pressure going. Nice patience there, though, from Sudden Death. Doesn't want to overcommit. Knows that those Sonya rings were coming for him. And he's going to find a solid opening here. Doesn't have the meter to extend from that. But the big whiff means Steak is going to start to get some damage. Now, Mr. Vort. Oh, no! Another drop!
Oh, no! He dropped it! All right, he's got him again. Okay, he can fade a blow into this.
Oh,
no!
my God. What is happening? This is insane.
Scrambles.
Yeah, he is falling apart right now. Steak needs to get it together. The armor will get through the clone, and the hit from Sudden Death will do it. Man, the first one was surprising. The second one, heartbreaking. I mean,
yes,
he could have gone into, I think, a Fatal Blow route on that second attempt, and just tragedy strikes instead. But again, round 1 kind of had the same thing. A drop cost him big, and a drop is costing him big here in the same game. So the takeaway I still think has to be, I can win this. There is a possibility that I can win this. I just got the hits necessary to make it happen, and it slightly slipped away. Minor adjustments, and the next time it's not going to slip away. That's what Steak's got to be looking for. He's not going to be changing characters either. He's just going to go ahead and lock it in with another Sub-Zero run. How do you become a commentator? Go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, Danny, and we can try to set up a time for you to join me on the mic. Anybody is welcome to join me on the mic. Don't have to have any experience. No commentary reel required. Obviously, keep it respectful. I really hope that I don't have to, like, you know, jettison somebody for shouting vulgarities on the mic. But so far, it's never even came close. Everybody's been great. So if you want to get your first time, get your feet wet in the commentary arena, get a hold of me. And let's talk about it. More than happy to have people join me for their first time.
Got caught there. He wasn't able to finish the combo, and because he went ahead and did the slide and he mistimed it, Raiden was able to pull off some big damage. There's Serena. Sub has to come in and break it up. All right, Raiden, he's got to get him to the corner, trying to get that big damage right here again.
A nice throw. 13% going to come out from that. Take. Can jump in on him. Patiently waiting, looking for his opening. Poked into the clone. The ice armor from Sub-Zero. Nicely done. Oh, the armor, though, from Sudden Death. Teleports away.
Oh my goodness, Dream! He's literally
Gotta
gonna make
kill.
me have a heart attack.
This is gonna
Fatal
kill.
blow.
I believe that this will be the kill here, and I like the way that he chose to go for this. Had he gone for a normal combo, sudden death has built up full meter. He didn't have full meter when the fatal blow hit, so it couldn't break. But if he would have gone for like a typical combo route, sudden death would have been able to break. And with how scrambly these matches have been, and tragically Stake has been losing those scrambles, I think it's great to just commit to the victory route and not worry about having a potential drop disaster.
Yeah, I've said many times before, and Dreams agreed, if you have the chance to win by spending resources, you go for the win.
Yeah, take those rounds. They're valuable. Very valuable.
Right, to the teleport. Oh, he went for the low route.
Oh man, he got underneath the mid with that. Sudden death, swinging for the fences here, and it is working. The throw counter will connect as well. Stake now drifting closer to death here. 140 health remains. He's going to find a throw of his own, send him back toward the corner. We've seen comebacks before here in the Nightmare series, though. Don't count him out yet.
Yeah, now Sub-Zero's a little less on the damage side than some of them. Oh, and just like that, he finishes them off. It's all down to this. Is Sudden Death going to take it, or is Stake going to come right back and show us what he's made of? Automatically gets him caught in the ice clone. This is the combo he's been waiting on right there. 250, push him to the corner.
Alright, keeps it going. Stake keeping the combo simple and sweet as well, making sure he gets that damage. Breaker's gonna come out early, wants to make sure he spends that meter so that he can start using that life bar and damage to get that more meter back as soon as possible here. It is the final round after all. Nice throw to get the side swap as well. Got a little real estate to work with, but it's Raiden, right? You can't lock him in. That teleport says no thanks.
Yeah, that thing is so fast and just really hard to react to. But here we go. Oh, caught him right there with a poke. Wasn't able to capitalize. There's those lows. All right, he's going for the ice. Put on a little pressure with the ice punch. Oh, Raiden caught him with a low. This could be some big damage.
He teleported to the other side of the ice clone.
Yeah, that's 374. Now, that used to be 400 right there. Now it's 374, so it's not much of a drawback. All right, got the ice armor.
He went for the forward throw just a little too soon, so got a shove instead of the Sub-Zero 13%. That 13% would have been huge, too, for giving him the life lead. The Deadly Vapors, he's behind you. Nice throw here from Sudden Death. 15 seconds remain. Stake needs to find a way in now. Deadly Vapors will put Fatal Blow on the board here, but, I mean, 5 seconds left. Can he get
right
in?
Now, Raiden can just cheese you out.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen here, and Stake will fall. I gotta say, that is unfortunate that he mistimed the forward throw. I thought that he did it right, but he got the shove. He was just barely too early. Because that 13% would have actually, I think, mattered. I think it really could have ended up mattering there. He could have started to do a little chip, could have maybe taken a risk. But it is going to be Sudden Death taking it instead. 3-0 over Stake. Rough time with the Sub-Zero pick. Let's go back to our bracket here, pop those scores in. This one is waiting on a finish. I don't know why some of these things can take forever to confirm. Alright, okay, so Undershield is not here. Boise's
Well, Dream.
invite.
My Dream is going through this. Everybody remember, he sends a link through on the Nightbot from time to time. He does have a YouTube channel. For some reason, you fall asleep like I do during some of these. You can, in a few days, you get back on YouTube and the archive is there waiting for you. Go back to where you fell asleep and finish watching it. While you're there, please hit that like button. Give them a thumbs up. It helps them with the YouTube algorithms.
Okay, what the fuck? I just put the fucking... Alright, so we're gonna do this match instead, because Sudden Death is just not strong.
Okay.
And then the other match we were waiting on was the Dark Elite match. Dark Elite and Jupiter. How are they not done? What is happening?
I thought we found Koizi.
Yes.
Still not
He's
responded.
updating his game.
Oh, they're waiting on Dark Elite to update his game.
What is the score, Hunter?
What was the score and who won, Hunter? 3-0 to you,
Fuck
sir?
is it saying? I'm fucking sick of this thing. What the fuck, dude? Why am I not able to fucking do this? I'm the owner of the whole fucking thing. And then I'm not able to fucking entrant score 2 is like, what the fuck? Insane that I have to fucking argue with this thing, dude.
Lucky says
Every
reset the
time
match.
I have to it's so annoying. I have to fucking reset these matches every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, dude, I gotta be honest, I don't have time to wait for Dark Elite. The show's gotta go on. Like, your game should be auto-update. I'm sorry, dude, I don't have time. Playing from the lower bracket, you'll have plenty of time to fiddle around with stuff down there. There's a bunch of DQs down there. Like this guy's not here. Matches, like, nobody will fucking report. I mean, they auto-confirm after 2 minutes, but... Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna do Jupiter versus Bray on stream. We can't wait.
Okay.
Kusa, make sure you're checking in. I know Kusa said that he was gonna take a minute to ready, so hopefully he's able to get there in time. So we'll do Kusa now. Striker, and these matches will be done. We got the winner of that. This side. Just saw sudden death. I'm not doing this match. I think I already fucking removed this again. This is still in... Like, look at this. Why did these matches sit at 3-0 right here? And then, like, I can't do it. I have to fucking go in, and I have to redo the whole match to fucking get it to accept it. It's insane. I don't even remember which one won now. That's how fucking annoyed I am. Oh my god, which one had fucking won?
Lord Tommy, you around?
I think Stacy's. Yeah, it was a tough one. Tough one. Like, and then, like, I have to do that. I have to, like, do, like, oh, there's a possibility that I might fucking forget because I'm so annoyed that I have to fucking do this to every match.
Yeah.
While trying to put it in, like, it's so absurd that I can't just confirm the match right there, that I can't just fucking push the button and make it be done. Or not. Sad vigilante is here. All of these people. I rise now. I. It's this one. Yeah, see this one. Arma 1-3. For fuck's sake. Alright, so these guys can play. Why is this so fucking ridiculous to deal with? Alright, let's do skill and stay swing, I guess. Know that they're here. Yeah. Here. Blaze. Oh no, we're doing Jupiter and Bray. That's what we're doing. Jupiter and Bray. Poison and Goblin apparently cannot connect.
Awesome, Bray. You'll be getting your invite shortly.
Jupiter's gamer tag is. Where to find it? I have them all written down. Alright, we got it. Good rankings are up. So.
Jupiter, if you happen to be listening to the sound of our voice,
I got it.
Oh, you did get it? Okay.
Yes, I have all of them when they sign up. They have to give me their
Gotcha. That's awesome.
faster for them to say it, but capable of looking it
Absolutely.
up. Alright, this one I think is just more. Damn, invites are out.
Ooh, look at that. And just like that, I got me one.
I am AFK, so you guys can go ahead and start the match whenever you're ready.
I am AFK. Y'all hit the X button and we'll get this party started.
Please do not let the clock start the match. Please start the match. One of you two, please. Oh, fucking God. Discussed it multiple times.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Natara.
Yeah, I know Dark is playing, but we can't wait, dude. He's got an update to do. And then, like... And he had, like, a free ride from a DQ in front of him, like... So he can play through the lower bracket, but I gotta keep the show running, man.
Goro. Sonya Blade.
All right now, it looks like we got the Lin Kuei versus.
He didn't get as lucky
absolutely-
as Enzo, because Enzo fucking
Do I make
DQ
you
free
a
rides
blood
all the way
run
through.
cold?
I don't understand how there's so many DQ. Like this, 5 in a row. 2 right there. Like it's just so wild. 2 brackets have like 2 full ones.
Now we talked about this before. Here's Natara with that really low health. Bring in a Goro assist, makes it even lower, puts her down to 850. Subs in here with Sonya. Oh, there's that mobility Natara's known for. Into the Goro throw. Should be some decent damage. 305 still going. 365 before he's able to get out, but he did armor out. Now all of a sudden he's got her in the corner. Another 250. Tara's fighting the way out. Now, you gotta watch out for her. I mean, all kinds of tricky shenanigans that try to open you up with her mobility. When she does, it hurts. That's 382, and that'll be death. Just like that, you know. Vampire's up by 1. Here comes Sub. Sonya has to break it up. There's Nice Clone trying to keep her grounded. Oh, she comes in. Oh, didn't believe. Had a connect there. Here comes Goro. We saw this damage start before. I got him in the corner. 315, but she's not done. 379. Marks her blood stance. Here comes Sub right back. Overhead. Oh, but gets blown up again. Ari is not messing around. Right, there's that Goro assist again. Just like that, it's 1-0. Jupiter is taking the lead.
Finish him.
Alright, so what is
Wins.
what's waiting on the Koizi match? Alright, have they started? If they haven't started, I think I have to put we gotta do something. I think Do What said that he'll host the match. He plays the winner of it, I guess. So maybe that's what they'll have to do. But if like Koizi's not able to join, or if Koizi's busy,
Natara.
we're 30 minutes past start time. We gotta DQ him, and they can play from the lower bracket.
Blade.
Is what we're gonna have to do. Like they'll have time in the lower bracket to get situated or whatever.
The Fire Temple.
The Arch-Elder wants to sample Lin Kuei blood.
She'll get none, Natara.
Saying that they're okay. Well, Koizi's here. At least Koizi's here, because as long as Koizi's not like tied up in another bracket or something, then I'll try to accommodate. But if the invites are not coming through or something, like reset your console. If you're not getting an invite, turn your Xbox off. That's the go-to method every single time. Is to restart your Xbox. If your opponent says they're inviting you and you're not getting it, restart your shit. Like, we all play on Xbox. We all know that that's what happens sometimes. So that's the go-to method. Please restart your Xbox if you're having trouble getting an invite. That'll typically clear it up, and at bare minimum, that'll kind of scratch you off the list of you being the problem, right? So maybe the other guy is the problem, and they need to reset their Xbox so their invites can go out properly. But either way, a good old restart will typically kind of snuff out any problems you guys are having with the invites. So if you guys are both here and talking, an Xbox restart will clear up any other things that are getting in the way. Did they amplify that? Nope, didn't have the meter for it here. Break, chucking out some damage here.
I know that. Going for the low. Oh!
Okay, wait.
I beat him right there.
Jupiter did not win the first game. Bray won the first game. No, Natara won, and Natara is Bray.
Oh, my bad. I thought Natara was Jupiter.
It is the other way around. No worries.
All right, went with the low. You can cancel that after the first hit into a special move, but that's kind of tricky. It's one of those you got to go for it.
And she is the only one that can do that, as far as I know. The only character with a cancelable sweep. So
Yeah.
a little bit of it, and that's like very new, even for Mortal Kombat in general. I don't think that's been something in the past. I had a couple weird oddities, like Jackie had a 2-hitting sweep, but I don't think you could cancel it at all in MK11. So I kind of like that this game has got some interesting experiments in it. Right, you've got characters with all sorts of flight stuff for the first time. The cameos are a big experimentation. Like, they really have been taking some risks in the gameplay department. They've also been taking some fucking weird risks in the monetization department, really just trying to see how much they can squeeze out of this thing without popping its head off. But we'll see. It'll be a shame if they somehow manage to tank this franchise over greed. It's so good otherwise.
Yeah, I'm afraid that the greed part is coming from WB, especially after they put out that little tweet about how they want to go to live service games only and free-to-play games because of the interesting money opportunities there. So I kind of feel like that's WB's thing. You know, I think we talked about it at one point. They were talking about putting NetherRealm up for sale, possibly. Xbox was interested. And I believe I told you around that time that I really hope Xbox did end up buying them out, and that didn't end up happening.
Yeah, nope, not happening. They are still under the thumb of Discovery, and they are seemingly trying to see just how crazy they can get with the monetization. Very, very interesting.
Now, I
don't
will
know
agree with
why
you too.
the bracket is
This
blue
game,
poison.
this game, gameplay-wise, is amazing. It's just everything else around it seems to be. You know, how do you have a gameplay that's this refreshing along such a broken system to getting people inside to play together? You know,
I think it's just like a significant disconnect. There's all these different teams within there. I mean, NetherRealm's a big studio. We're not going to pretend
Right.
they're not. Their QA picture is like 50, not 50, but it's like 30 to 40 people in just their QA department. And look, no shade, but like QA is, there's a lot of people in outside of QA, right? Like QA is not the thing that they at least from my understanding, they don't go hard in getting a bunch of those. I don't know about it or what, but I think they got a lot of artists, a lot of designers, a lot of developers that are just like digging through the code and making stuff happen. There's a lot of people that work there, so I haven't seen the full picture of the NetherRealm, but I've seen a bunch of QA people, and if you got a lot of QA people, that makes me think you got a lot of other people too, right? It'd be weird if it's like, yeah, half the team is QA. What? No way. There's no way half the team is QA. I mean, the credits for Mortal Kombat are lengthy. It is a lengthy credits roll at the end when you beat the story mode.
I had to sit through it for an achievement. It took forever.
I don't think you have to actually watch it. You can just skip it. But I think you have to just basically push the video for it. But I don't know. I haven't actually tried.
I screwed that up then.
It's not a bad thing to watch the thing. But I think that what happens with giant teams like that, though, is there's like some of the teams don't talk. So the art team and the monetization teams and the gameplay teams, they're just not necessarily in sync and in harmony with one another. And you get things where, like, yeah, the gameplay is great, but it's like wrapped up in all of these really archaic systems for playing online. So you have this cool gameplay. Whoever led that charge did it. Whoever was leading the online like modes and infrastructure thing, they dropped the ball. They didn't get finished. They went with the old shit that just isn't working and hasn't been working for a while. Whatever it may be, I feel like there is some level of like some of the cylinders are firing and just some are not. And that's how you get stuck with a game that has like aspects of it that are really, really refreshing and fun, and then it's coupled with like some of the most predatory and insane monetization, a severe lack of things to do outside of like just fighting. Even the online fighting, there's only 2 modes to choose from, casual and ranked. I guess you also have King of the Hill, so you got casual, ranked, and King of the Hill. That's it, which is less than we've had before. And I don't know, I mean, like, how do you get that? It's gotta be somebody just didn't finish, dropped the ball, wasn't ready. But I gotta say, the gameplay people, the combat designers, they brought their A game.
Oh yeah.
I really do enjoy the gameplay loop of this, which I guess that what that really boils down to is that presuming NetherRealm doesn't somehow destroy this game with their monetization stuff before it gets a chance to really get going, I do think that NetherRealm can polish this game to a state of being their best title yet. MKX is currently my winner of that, although MK9 is a close second. But MK1, given the right amount of love and care from a studio that I know is capable of doing it, I think we are going to have their best work yet on our hands. But it becomes problematic if the business model keeps getting in the way. Because again, I don't think it's Ed Boon that's like, no, $10. We're going to put a turkey on his head and kick that onto a front porch next time. And I swear to God, if that's what the fucking fatality is you just put a different, like the Christmas one is a wreath, you know what I mean? Like it's just
I tweeted that, yeah.
Just a different version every time of slamming something on somebody's head and kicking it onto a front door. Oh man, will that be hilarious?
Yeah.
Round 2.
All right, here we go.
Come Christmas, it'll be a snowman head, you know?
Yeah, they're just gonna just kind of rehash the same thing. Back into the match here, we got Bray 1 round away here, looking to take this. Goro will keep that safe and keep it launching. Good blocks on the armor as well from Jupiter. Jupiter getting ready here, getting real close to death. The blood stances up, just sapping away that health here. Sweep is good. Tried to up block, but Bray with the empty jump. Oh, wow. And just gonna infect him with some sort of virus. Uh-oh. Somebody call the doctor.
I don't think they have a shot for that. Just being honest.
You don't think there's an ointment? Just some sort of ointment to get it done?
Not in Eastern medicine. Maybe in Western medicine, you know?
Alright, so that is going to do it for that match. Bray will take it 3-1, so Barry versus Bray can go ahead and occur off-stream. We got Hunter versus Blaze happening off-stream. Striker and Maxley, we're going to get the winner of that on-stream. And Cinna had to play Zaya, at least. And then what's going on here on this side of things? So Isaiah and DQ from Enzo, too. Enzo got the free ride all the way there and still didn't get it. Alright, well.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunate. Enzo must not be able to play at all. And it would have been nice for Dark Elite to get his spot then, at least, so he could at least play. But then he would have had to play Isaiah too early. Wouldn't have been right. Okay, so Koizi has sort of started. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. This match hasn't started, and this match has scores in it. I don't even know what to fucking think, but they're in the middle of doing that match. Which now somehow Skinniest and Big D are playing. What? Baby Chiba played earlier. He needs to check in. I'm gonna go ahead and get Skill and Stacefing and take it from there. I don't know what's happening with Koizi, but I don't know what's going on. Koizi 1-3-0, start GG's bucket.
Demoralize, reach out to a, don't play the whole set. Take a picture of it. See if they can restart their Xbox.
From Mexico, so the thing is going to be high, but...
Oh, okay. Well, 200's a lot.
Gotta be spiking. Is it spiking? That's what we need footage of. We need footage of it jumping all over the place. Otherwise, sorry.
Can get Pocky maybe to host the match for y'all.
Well, Pocket doesn't have the game on Xbox.
Oh,
Not an option.
never mind.
So let's go ahead and get into our next match. It's going to be Skill and Stace. We already had Stace on here earlier, so we're going to go ahead and get him again. And Skill will be first time on the stream here today.
All right, we're going to get you in another match. Hope you're all enjoying the week 6 of the Nightmare series. Everybody's playing for those sweet, sweet points. That's going to get them into the final. Only a few more weeks to go, and of course we still got the LCQ coming up. That'll get that 8th spot in there.
Alright, so invites are out. Join us whenever you're ready.
I got mine, so I'm coming on in. Oh, make sure you AFK, sir. There we go. We got Stas in here. And just who was Stas going against? Oh, SX Hill. All right.
Skill.
Gonna be a heck of a match.
It's Skill.
Katana.
All right, Stas is staying with that katana and the jacks.
Sub-Zero.
Hill's playing. Looks like he's going with the queen herself of the Lin Kuei as a backup.
Very interesting. So Skill has typically, I believe, used Asher in the past. This time we're going to be rocking Sindel instead. Very intriguing.
Round 1. Fight.
Maybe there's something with this matchup that he knows that we don't. I'm not an Astra player. Oh, goes for the hair poke, but gets denied. Oh, goes for the cancel and the fly. Doesn't open up anything. Oh, did you see that? Right there, when that ice armor just started this whole combo off.
Yep, getting a little bit too overzealous, throwing those fans point blank when Ice Armor's in play.
Goes to the overhead. There's that ice armor again. I will say that, although she's not quite as full screen, Sindel can put up some very nice zoning herself. That you saw it goes to the zone into the hair poke. Broken up by Jax. There's those cancels into Sub-Zero. We're not done yet. 275.
Gonna chip out. Ooh, gets the hit. Not gonna be able to get the full follow-up. The overhead will connect. Skill gonna close out round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, tries to get the ice armor. Jax goes the ground pound. That's a very interesting combination there of cameos. Dream, I've never, that ground pound setup. Jax is something I haven't ran into much. How do you feel with that?
I haven't ran into it much either. A bit of a learning on the fly here. Okay, nice ice armor. That'll absorb it. Tries to float around and actually gets the hit on the way down. No full conversion here, though. Ace running out of health. It's caught by the hair extensions, and that is going to do it for game 1 here. Skill on the board first.
Skill, that overhead played dividends for him in that whole match. I swear, I don't think he missed one.
So Barry, make sure you're checking in versus Bray. And we'll have Striker versus Method next on stream. Do what? Make sure you're checking in versus Greatness. Your match is good to go. And then Baby Chiba, you're going to want to make sure you're checking in as well. If you can do that for us. Sudden Death, your match is good versus Boise.
Sindel. Sub-Zero. Jax.
Right, not even a thought. Not even blinking at another character here or another cameo.
Were born first. Never let Melina.
Stas is going back in it. Same as before. See if she can. Now, Stas has shown already on stream tonight they can adapt. Very well, they can adapt. situations. Let's see how she does right now with the Scream Queen here. A hair poke into a low, nothing much there. Talked her out of that. This is, oh, with that overhead again, Dream. She just, it doesn't, I don't think she's missed one.
I mean, people from other countries are allowed to enter, man. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it. We try to make sure that their ping isn't spiking all over the place, but even if, let's just say you're right and Arma's having a bad day, you still take the L, and then we'll see if somebody else has the same problem. Like, that's how it works. So, if that's too frustrating, then maybe it's just better off you don't enter. Guys, playing online, that's part of it. Once crossplay comes through, we'll be able to, you know, be a little bit more restrictive and limit people based on, but I mean, even then, he's from NA, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Like, and to just say you're not allowed to have 200 ping, well, I mean, you're from the East Coast, what about the California? Like, the ping is gonna be high sometimes. He's not gonna have 200 ping with everybody, so if one person you have 200 ping with, now you're all of a sudden DQ. Like, it's a nightmare, it's a mess, and it's also just part of playing online. Like, this is what we signed up for, man. Support your local. Show up at your local. You'll never have to worry or play 150 ping or 50 ping or 17 ping ever again. 0 ping for life. Support your local, man.
All right. Kata's got her on the rope. Staffing's coming in hard right now. Got to get that final hit in there. Ground pound wasn't able to do it. Got that ice armor up.
He's getting some interesting setups with that ground pound going as well. Really, really nice. I don't think they're guaranteed anymore. They did just make a recent change to where they somehow nerfed the Jack's ground pound already, and it looked like it was like a 1-frame thing, and they just maybe shifted it so it's no longer the 1-frame even. If you get hit while you're stuck in a reaction, you are able to you get like the lower bounce or whatever.
Okay.
So they did make a change to that, the whole thing that was causing the whatever hullabaloo in Rip's Arena with that Jack setup. But, you know, characters like Katana did have somewhat of a setup, which I don't think works anymore exactly, but there are still ways that you can give your opponent very small windows to escape, and if they mistime it, they're gonna get cooked. After this is you and Striker. After this is you and Striker method.
Yeah, we watched Johnny earlier trying to run from that Jack's ground pound, only not to escape. Here we go, Sindel. There's that overhead again, into the hair poke. Kata's coming back. Here's her chance right here. 315 on the board. Got to get another one in there, though. Oh, it gets caught by the Scream Queen. Jackson's got to come save her, Dream.
I don't think you're gonna ever get an event that doesn't have either Shirai Ryu Pain in it, or Armabot, or Hunter. Like, Mexico's allowed to play in events. That's just gonna keep happening. And that, I don't know, maybe there's like somebody will prop up a Mexico-only event, but I think they're part of NA. They're gonna be allowed to play and stuff.
Yeah, they're part of NA.
I'm open to cutting off some of the EU players, although Method still gives me hope because his connection's just way too good. So I would still allow Method to play if he really wanted to, but some of the EU players, you know, maybe pump the brakes. You guys can get an EU scene. You guys can enter Rip's Arena now. He's doing stuff in the EU, and you guys will be able to join in on that. But you're gonna be hard pressed to get me to say, like, full stop, Mexico is banned. No way. What, Canada can still play though? No way.
May you find yourself as good
And like,
Sorry?
if we're gonna do NA only, that counts. I'm down for no South America. Brazil, you guys gotta play your own events. I'm down for drawing the line, but NA includes Mexico.
Method, I'm sorry, but Omni is out. Not everybody's got a chance to play him. Alright, that Sindel's going back in. Got a good combo going on. Ice armor now. Looks like Katana has also switched off to Sub-Zero. That ice armor paying too much dividends in this.
Yeah, both of these characters have decent fireballs, but you've seen Skill just kind of leaning on having access to immunity to that, and it's been able to net him some decent damage. He's just kind of plowing through some of these offensive setups as well.
Oh, that didn't work. Katana's trying to put some pressure on. All right, we're down to one touch to kill either one of them. There's the overhead that's hit for the 18th time. Into the hair poke. Just like that, Skills is now on match point.
Yeah, that's true. We'll definitely keep track of it. Because, look, that's not to say that if just because somebody's from Mexico, they're guaranteed to be able to play. If somebody does have a genuinely problematic connection, and maybe Armand does, I haven't had anybody else complaining about him. The complaints in the past have been about Skill and Hunter and Total Meta. Total Meta isn't playing anymore. But Skill had been the one that everybody was complaining about before. I know Blaze had complained about, like, Skinny. Skinny is not playing anymore. But this is the first I've heard about Armabot, but, you know, maybe he has a problem. And somebody that does have a problematic connection is the kind of thing that's going to be like, look, man, we can't have you playing everybody that tries to connect to you. Whatever server you go through, it's not cutting it, man. And that is what it is. No, Omni-Man is not allowed for today. I hope you haven't been playing Omni-Man, and if your opponents have, fan. I said it at the top, I said it in Discord, so I don't really know how else I can make that clear, but yes, he is not allowed. Just for the first week, only for the first week. Just because he's not available to everybody is the big part. We also don't know if he had something broken or weird. But the bigger thing is that not everybody's allowed to play him right now. He's only available for early access because today's the first day. So because of that, I don't feel comfortable telling some players, get fucked, you lose because you didn't pay for the edition that gets him early. Alright, so that is going to be Skill taking it 3-0. Single fucking match on stream. I'm just, like, not able to fucking interact with.
Skill showing us right there how good Sindel can be. Kind of having a little bit of problems with her. A little bit of problems with Sindel, but was able to pull it off at the end. I mean, Sindel ran through there, looked really nice. You know, Tana gave a couple rounds some issues. It was never a rollover by any means. But Skills, Sindel looking really good right now, especially with that Sub-Zero armor. It really paid dividends, especially when you're fighting someone like Katana.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into the Striker versus Method match. That'll be our next one here. And then winner gets to fight for top 8 against Cinna, who is there because Kusanagi and Halaleri didn't show up.
Oh,
Nothing
wow.
against Cinna, but those are two players that could have given him trouble. So a bit of a free ride, and I don't want to call it early. Whoever wins this is making top 8 winners side. Unless Cinna is some sort of demon that we haven't heard of.
Yeah, it could be.
I got a feeling that Striker Method is gonna make it through.
Well, Striker and Method should be a very nice play right here. Can't wait to see where this is going. Both players very, very good. Of course, Striker is the king, so and we really enjoy him here on the Nightmare series. Yeah, I hear you, Senna. Don't take that line down.
So Jerzig and Goblin, you guys can check in. Your match is going.
All right, I'm AFK'd.
Method.
Mm-hmm. Method, if you can hear our voice, please accept the invite.
Are we gonna get like an even 50-50 split of matches that start like when people are ready to go and matches that don't?
Yep. We have had a lot of them tonight. And I'm not mad, and Dream's not mad at the players.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, Dream's mad at the
I
players.
mean, they're fucking doing other shit. Like, they know they're supposed to be on stream, and they're fucking in other matches and shit.
Oh, they are? See, I didn't know that. But,
joining now is too fucking late. Now we're gonna have to fucking do it again. Like,
this shit really should be fixed.
and then we just fucking keep on spinning the tires. Nothing's happening. Just fucking. I mean, I guess I asked too much for people to be ready. And the fucking lobbies explode because the fucking developers can't fucking figure the shit out.
Yeah, I will say this problem still being here for me, at least, is a little mind blowing.
Dude, it's because they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. This is a problem that affects tournaments only. The casual, like, they start a lobby with their friends, and even if their friends show up late, like, there's at least one of them that got in and the matches get started. Like, this is a tournament exclusive problem, and they do not give a fuck about us. They do not care at all about our experience.
All right, accepted that invite. Yes, Gutter. This is Xbox Dream Meter. Puts on the Nightmare
Fucking
series.
damn
goes
it,
home.
dude. What the fuck is this thing doing?
Gives a home for all the Xbox players. So yes, this is an Xbox
I
turn.
mean, I can't believe I have to just still fucking use this, like, archaic ass sifting through the Xbox interface to send invites. Why can't I just view a list of my Mortal Kombat specific fucking friends? Why am I not able to have my own cultivated list? I mean, we are fucking 2 decades deep into fucking gaming. You don't think that people might have friends from multiple communities? I have almost 1,000 friends. And I have to type throughout the fucking entirety of Xbox to find people when I'm sending out fucking invites. Why can't I just fucking have a friends list of Mortal Kombat specific people? Like, why is this so fucking hard to put together a intuitive and useful system of engaging with this fucking game? They will do everything they can to not fucking do anything.
Yeah, I mean, other games do it.
Kung Lao.
It's not like you're asking for the impossible.
Hanging Guardians.
I mean, I really hope that when we do get crossplay, it comes with some sort of crossplay friends list or whatever, because it makes sense. They've got crossplay progression and stuff. And if you can get a list of people that is like just your Mortal Kombat friends, and you can play them, that is so much better. If I can just cultivate a list of people. It is insane that I have to type their names individually without a fucking keyboard, and I have to fucking dig through literally everybody on Xbox, the millions of Xbox players. Because they won't, and even if it's not them, and if I want to go through my friends, I have 1,000 friends. They don't all fucking play Mortal Kombat. Now I gotta, make a new account for just Mortal Kombat? Like, you're fucking shitting me. Because they decide, it's not worth it for us to cultivate systems to make our players' lives easier. Let's just keep counting our money from our fucking fatalities.
That Lady May went and broke. Johnny takes the purple rather easily. Got Striker in the corner. We've seen Striker's Lady May before put up some ginormous damage. So 2 touches and it could be over. But right now, she's got to get out of this corner. Goes to the armor, gets blocked. I think this is dead. Just like that, Method goes up 1-0. So what Striker comes up with. We know Striker has several different characters he plays, including a Havoc,
Johnny Cage.
and multiple others. Let's be honest. He's been playing Lei Mei lately. Seems to be enjoying it. But so let's see if he sticks with Lei Mei or goes with someone else for this oppressive Johnny.
Johnny Cage.
Thea versus Armand. One more match. Hunter versus the winner of Bray and Barry.
Nope.
Okay, so Stacefing, this is your first time playing. If you have some like a high ping problem, I would recommend clipping it. Make sure you clip it. You gotta have proof. Unfortunately, just saying it is not enough. Just because if we allowed that, then people would just team up on people they didn't like and just, oh, he was laggy, and then somebody would say, yeah, he was laggy for me too, and then we'd ban them. So you do have to clip it, so make sure you're clipping it. Try to make sure you got your ping numbers showing at the bottom so we can see if it's jumping really high. And then if, you know, from that alone, it's hard to tell, is it you that's causing the problem or him? But now that we've documented it, if somebody else has a problem with them, then we'll know for certain it was them, and we'll be able to take action. But we have to start the process by documenting it on the first half. So if you could take a clip of that when you do run into weird, spiky, choppy lag or high ping or something like that, that'll be really useful for us tracking down who exactly it is. Now, it could just be you guys had a weird connection, could be your internet was freaking out, could be their internet's freaking out, but we'll get to the bottom of it. As long as we can get the investigation started with that initial clip, letting us know it's Nope, Omni-Man's not allowed, Ears. Omni-Man is banned for today. It's too early to allow him in the tournament. He's only available for early access, right? So what about the people that didn't pay extra? They don't want to get bodied by Omni-Man in a tournament just because they didn't open up their wallets. That's pay to win right there. So Omni-Man's not allowed till next week.
Trying to fight back. Striker, although down last round, came back with some massive combos. Was able to take it with this reptile choice.
He's got a new skin too. This is a new skin, I think, for this season. I do not remember seeing this one prior. So coming out with a new drip here. Method though, gonna get some damage going. Ooh, whiffs the jump in there. That's the thing, actually. Several jump in punches totally whiff on crouching opponents. I don't understand what's going on with that, but it is what it is. Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
That's right.
Reiko has that problem too.
Those... Oh, got caught with the low hat. All right. Method's going to push Striker to the limit right now, trying to get him back in that corner. Goes for the low punch. Doesn't connect and gets opened up for it.
Yeah, that's going to be a punish here from Striker straight into the invisibility. And Method blocks wrong on that low. He's going to have to guess while invisible potentially, or is it going to run out? Man, this combo was long as hell. 43%, a little more damage is all that Striker needs to close this out, but Method now has that Fatal Blow available, so we'll see how he opts to apply that here. He gets the hit, Fatal Blow, he's going to let it rip, and I think this will connect! And that's going to do it. Method will take game 2.
I tell you, Method might have took game 2, but Striker was all up in there. That could have went either way there at the end. Look at those health bars from both players. One touch was going to kill.
Bring it.
See, Striker stays a reptile. He was pulling out some huge damage numbers with him in there. Yeah, Ears, he's early release until the 12th, and then everybody gets their hands on him. Only the people who paid extra for like the premium edition got him today.
Yep, combat pack today.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did take that 50 health from him. Seemingly, though, not enough. Striker was still not able to put it all the way together here. We'll see what happens in game number 3. Striker came close. Let's see if he can close it out. However, winner of this match is going to be facing off against Cinna for top 8, and Striker's going to need a reverse 3-0. Going to make it happen here. Striker also on the prowl for some points here. Very valuable for him. He is currently in the qualifying position, but depending on how these points shake down for everybody else, it's going to be a bit of a toss-up as to who's going to stay in those qualifying positions. And it's week 6, so only 1 week left after this to qualify or to earn points. Then there's the LCQ where anybody makes it.
Right, taking some major damage in the corner right here. 387 goes for the low hat. Doesn't connect. Goes for pluses. Uh-oh. Reptile's got some punches of his own. Here comes Scorpion. Hits him with 409. Just a touch left. Oh, is that gonna... I don't think that's going to kill, though.
It's a possibility. We are talking Reptile, so he's just got normal health here, but I don't think he's using the A. He's got Scorpion cameo, so yeah, he'll survive this, but not by a lot. Oh wow, he actually died?
No!
No way. He looked like he had so much health left before the fucking camera. Wow. Alright. So set point here for Method then.
Goes for the tail sweep. Doesn't connect. All right, Striker's got to get his way out of the corner. Right now, he's just taking chip and some hits. All of a sudden, he gets opened up in the corner there. 387 Dream tries to go for the low hat. It doesn't work. All right, just those constant plus frames there by Johnny. Striker trying to fight back. See what he's got right here. 304 is not bad for Reptile.
Corner. 50% mark has been breached here. Goes to the air, but does it get the hit? That's one of the things, too, when you jump up and catch somebody, if you're trying to avoid the low hat, what you can sometimes do is just let rip a whole air string while you're up there, right? And then you'll float through the whole air string and stay above. So, like, we'll see if that ends up working out in the future for some things, but, like, for example, Natara coming at you with a low hat on the ground. You can jump up and do an air string, and then no matter when they're letting that low hat, I'm floating up doing a 3-hit, 4-hit air string.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all right, so let's hop back to our bracket here while we get prepped. I think we only got 2 matches left for the night. So we got Koizi versus Skill. That's happening off stream. We're going to go ahead and get Isaiah versus Armabot. And then after that, we'll get Hunter versus Barry, and that'll close out the night. Sinnet and Method, you guys can go ahead and play off stream. Sounds like a Johnny and me are going to be going down. Zaya, you're going to want to make sure you get checked in versus Blue Kemp. We've got Troy and his left knee. They're fighting right now. Striker and Egg, you guys will want to be checking in for your match. Kusa, who said he was going to maybe have to survive from the lower bracket, may actually still have a chance here. So he's waiting on the winner of that match. And then here on the other side of things, in the lower bracket, Sudden Death and Fluffy, you guys can go ahead and get checked in. Jerseg and Skinniest are currently fighting. And we got Steak and Do What finishing up. I don't know if Demoralized is sticking around to play at the lower bracket. I'm going to assume not. We'll see. Perhaps the salt has passed. I don't blame him for being salty, but
oh no,
it is the nature of things. You just gotta kind of tough it out. And he's doing well in the points, which is like the other thing. So we really gotta try to stay, like, buckle down and not let the salt get to you, because you can definitely make it happen. Okay, the match is at 500 ping. That's insane. I gotta be honest. Whoa, so Goblin needs another. Are you having internet problems, Goblin? Because you sound like you were having problems with Koizi. Now you're having problems here. Have you done a reset of your internet? I would try maybe resetting your router. If you were having problems with someone else and now you're having problems again, the common denominator in that is you. So if the ping is up that high, I would recommend, if you can, maybe restart your router, and hopefully that'll resolve the issue there for you. Well, you're having some kind of issue with Koizi. I don't know what exactly it was, the nature of it, but there was some kind of problem. Now
I would
there's
also
another different
suggest
problem.
whoever you're playing with would also restart the router. That way, we can just cover everything, right?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt for both of you to do it, right? Not like you can fight each other while you're doing it, so both of you do it at the same time, and then when you're both done and back online, you guys can try again, and hopefully that'll clear things up. Otherwise, we can see if we can get an alternate host in there for you, but, I mean, if it's just East Coast or West Coast, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I can't just be DQing people just because some people have high ping with them. Like, if it's multiple people have high ping with the same person, then yes, sure. But like every now and then, like randomly, like, oh, you two have 200 ping and neither one of you have ever been talked about as having high ping before, I'm not just gonna fucking cut one of their heads off. Like, that's so unfair.
No, you shouldn't. Yeah. This is a North American tournament. That
Well, right now it's an
sometimes
Xbox
lets
tournament.
others play.
It's
right?
an Xbox tournament right now because EU is
Right.
more than welcome to play. EU is
That's
first
right.
to go on the list. You know, if there is connection problems and you're from the EU, we're gonna be looking to you first. But it's not even always their fault. But there have been multiple instances already of like some EU players whose connection just isn't up to snuff for participating. There are some, of course, that are not that way, that have connections that are more than sufficient for what we're trying to do here. So just gotta figure it out as we go along, and hopefully as we get crossplay and stuff, we'll have more players to work with, and we'll be able to alleviate that problem more and more. Let's go ahead and get our invites out here, though, for Isaiah and Armat. That we're looking for here. And can you do me a favor, Wart? Can you watch the connection to see if Armand has any problems? If it's spiking all over the place. I know
Not
he's
a
from
problem.
Mexico, and there's a possibility that his connection might be a little high, but as long as it stays steady, then don't worry about it. Because if, Demoralize is having problems with him, and then Isaiah's going to have the same thing, then we know common denominator, it is indeed Armand causing us problems.
And sometimes you can just have, I know my ISP just for no reason will mess up one night, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then you find the next day.
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes somebody's internet's having a bad day. Sometimes there's a storm in their area. And, these things happen. And we're not going to say, oh, well, no, we'll never ban anybody from it. But we gotta look into it and get the right evidence for it. And even from Demoralize being the first one to say something, that is not enough for us to say, okay, well, now we got to ban this guy. Just because Demoralize first person to have a problem with him? No, we'll keep our eye on it.
Isaiah was having problems 3 weeks ago and ended up DQing himself out of it because of it. He has never had another problem, but that one night, for whatever reason, right? And he's in the USA. Just saying, things
Okay, I
happen.
sent you an invite, Armand. What is happening? Dude, we've had maybe two matches where the fucking people show up after they get their invite. Everybody is dilly-dallying or not, and it's not like I'm surprising you guys. I'm not fucking sneaking the fucking invite on you. I'm talking about it, leading up to it, holy shit. Are none of you fucking paying attention? Jeez. Every single time one of them accepts the invite first and the other one is finishing up their Combat League set or not watching, oh my god. And it's just exasperated by these lobbies exploding, which is we're 6 weeks in, you guys all know that the lobbies explode, right? Can you guys please try to work with me here? Can you please try to work with me here and accept the invites when I'm inviting you and not 40 seconds later? Yes, Omni-Man is banned for this week, Dark Elite. Armand didn't even fucking show up, so.
Nope. That's right. Omni-Man's not legal because, like Dream said earlier, everybody doesn't get them until the 12th. Only the people who bought the premium edition has got them right now. So, got to wait on the 12th to be able to play them. Oh, Misty, come on down. Over. Come play.
Yes, please. If you're not getting the invites that I'm sending, as discussed prior, restart your stuff. Make sure you're. We'll find waiting for you, but let us know. Keep us in the loop. So if you're not getting the invites, do a restart. And we'll send you some new ones.
Yep.
But we definitely have sent these initial invites. So I have sent invites to all the appropriate parties, and if you're not getting yours, please restart your stuff and try again.
Yep. And let us know, please.
That's the other thing too. As long as you're communicating with me, I'm fine. I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you need a second? I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, we can wait. I'm fine to wait if you tell me. But I just have to guess that you're not joining. Yeah, I saw his DMs. He had just DM'd me now as well. So because he's restarting his stuff, we're gonna try again. Which I appreciate him reaching out to me. Now that I know that he's restarting it again, we'll send him some other invites, and I know what to expect, right? I know that he's having a problem, did a reset, so try that again. Alright, so another invite going your way. Clock is ticking, but hopefully if we can get you in here, you'll at least be in my recent players and we'll be able to do it again. But man, I mean, this is just so irritating that these lobbies are like this. Oh, look at that, I didn't even go AFK, so I've managed to fuck it up somehow. Whatever, just wait for our line.
Armorbot, did you get that invite?
Am I sending it to the wrong fucking person? LS Armand, right? That's who I'm supposed to be inviting?
Yeah.
Is that what he put in before? Because his name is different everywhere else. Am I just assuming and I've been inviting the wrong guy?
I thought it was LS Armand as well. Armorbot, if you can hear the sound of our little voice, let us know what's going on, please.
That's what it fucking is. I'm sending the invites. Doing. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on here.
There he is.
Now that they're finally in my fucking recent players list, we'll try again. Please join this invite that I'm sending you right now, as I'm sending it to you. I don't want to have to do this for a 5th time. It'd be really nice if we could get you guys going, get the matches starting. And I know that I sound frustrated, and I want to make it clear, I'm more frustrated with NetherRealm than anybody. It's not the player's fault that we have to do this bullshit to compensate for the terrible development that they did. Like, it is not the player's fault. And I am exasperated and irritated right now, but the core of my frustration is targeted squarely at NRS just not giving a shit about developing the kind of environment for their, like, online tournaments and stuff to thrive. And look, what I am going to find hilarious is the Pro Tour has online events on it. And the Pro Tour, the online events, the people running those things are not tournament organizers. They're not going to hire Mr. Aquaman or Poseidon, Silver Sandbag, and them from Shirai Sundays. They're not getting Destroyer. They're not going to get the people that have been in the trenches putting up with this bullshit, finding methods to make this work. None of those people are going to be asked to help. Aquaman and Destroyer might be asked to help for commentary and stuff, to be fair.
Right.
But NetherRealm is going to fucking suffer just like we are during the online events. And then, maybe then, after they get fucking sick and tired of dealing with it, maybe then they'll fucking change something. And that's like the only hope. Oh yeah, they're already started. I'm so sorry, you guys. That's like the only fucking hope, is that when NetherRealm has to put up with their own bullshit, we'll be able to actually, like, shine a light on the fact that, like, hey man, this stuff doesn't work. And this is, like, really, really fundamental, simple, surface level problems. Like, yeah, if the lobby doesn't get started, it doesn't fucking work.
Okay, Dream.
Like, what are we doing? Alright, so what the fuck just happened? He just quit. What was the connection looking like?
279. It was constant, but it was in the 260 to 279 range.
And then he quit?
I don't know if he quit or
No,
got kicked out.
He definitely quit. You don't get a quitality for getting kicked out.
Oh,
You have-
gotcha. Yeah.
You have to
He
quit.
quit.
You get to quit.
My internet is broke, he says.
Okay, yeah, look at that. Okay, so now
Hey.
this is a hilarious case of if Demoralize would have just toughed it out
Yeah.
and not let the Salt take him. Now, that being said, I don't know, maybe we do put Demoralize versus Isaiah. Well, we would if Demoralize was here, because it's not like he would have been playing the other match anyway. Okay, because he hasn't started.
Hockey says, let me find him.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna DQ people just because the internet's a little high. But if Armand's internet is freaking out, that's a different story. That is a different story. That match has to happen off stream, though. We're not gonna do that We're not gonna do that one on stream. If you can get a hold of Demoralized and let him know that Armand's internet was having trouble, maybe the Salt won't win on that one, and he'll come back around. Because I think that he was planning on DQing out. So Stake was just going to advance anyway. So Stake will advance anyway, because Armand is going to DQ out. But
Right.
If Demoralized wants to try to play Isaiah off stream, then we can run that, because Armand's internet was having problems. And then it's not a case of just like, you know, Armand's from Mexico, that's not why I'm DQing him. No, I'm DQing him because his internet's having problems. And that is a much more reasonable thing. And hey, look, that happens. There is no shade to Armand. Armand will be back hopefully next week, able to play. Whatever weird problem his internet's having. This is the first time I've heard complaints about Armand's connection before. So, you know, in the previous weeks, all the points that he's gotten, he got them fair and square. So hopefully he'll be back next week. No problem. I don't
No
necessarily think that he's up to no good or whatever.
No.
And I do sincerely hope that he can get his internet problems squared away, because I'm not really sure what's going on there.
It was steady as a rock. It was just steady as a rock at 270.
Yeah, 270 is a little bit higher than what we want. We're going to try to get Demoralized back, because he got salty because he had to play Armand. But sounds like Armand's internet's having trouble, so we're going to DQ Armand. And if Demoralize is down, then you'll play him off stream. So you're good off for now for fighting on stream. We're going to see if Demoralize wants to keep playing, because he got salty about fighting Armand and said to DQ him out. But if we can get a hold of him, we're going to try to get him back in here. He's got a lot of points. I don't think he wants to miss out on his points. So if the salt has subsided, there's a possibility that he'll come. But we're not going to make you wait to play that on stream. We are going to do that one off stream if it happens. So instead, we're just going to close the show out with our Hunter versus Barry match. Cinna and Method is already happening. And then on the other side here, Koizi is already won versus Skill for top 8. And Cinna and Method happening. So Hunter versus Barry we'll do, and then Isaiah and Demoralize we'll do off stream. I have
Okay.
Demoralize here. Let's see. 1 second. All right, he is playing. I'm gonna message.
Everybody also remember, Dream has a YouTube channel. He tries to put the tournament stream, or archive, I should say, onto YouTube a few days after the actual date that it happened. So go on there. If you miss some of, the tournament, you want to catch up on it, do like I do. I fell asleep the last 2 hours watching it. In a few days, I'll go catch up and watch those last 2 hours. If you don't mind, hit a like button. It helps them out with the YouTube algorithms.
Kind of so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Demoralized 15 minutes to figure it out.
Yes, Hunter.
I've sent him a message.
It should be Hunter and Barry.
Yep, Hunter and Barry.
Mm-hmm.
This match should open up for check-in shortly. I'll check Isaiah in. Demoralized can check in on his own. Go from there, and then for Stake, Steak doesn't have to keep waiting. Steak moves on. Steak moves. Steak moves on no matter what. Clicking everything but the right buttons. It's just annoying. I mean, this is a little bit more me than RPG. Okay, so Steak and Sad Vigilante, you guys can go. What is happening with this match? This is a huge backup now. What is going on? $8:30, you guys. I mean, this looks like it's just East Coast to West Coast. You guys are just gonna have to fucking play it. If the ping is not spiking a lot, nothing I can do about it. Like if it's 180, you gotta play it.
I think that's the one that said it was like 500.
If it's 500, then one of you guys is fucking freaking out. I don't know which one it is it is yet. You gotta play it, and then if the other one, if the wrong one won, then we'll find out when somebody else has to deal with their 500 ping again the next one. Like,
Yep.
we gotta figure this out. This is the big one that's right now. Goblin in Jersey. You guys got to figure that out. If one of you guys is spiking or freaking out, then it's genuinely impossible to tell which one of you it is for right now. You guys just got to play it out and then clip it so that we know for sure one of you guys is freaking out, and then we'll just have to see if that keeps on happening. Because look, there's a real possibility that it's just you two are not working well together, and I'm not going to DQ one or the other if it's just you two don't get along, but you guys get along with everybody else. Like, that's not fair to either of you. So you're just going to have to likely just fight it out. You know, if neither one of you can tell which one it is, or knows that it's you and you're the problem and you need to DQ yourself, if neither one of you wants to do that, then... Oh, look at that. My internet is freaking out, too. My internet's freaking out.
No, look at that.
My stream says, like, nothing's going on. Am I getting DDoS? What the fuck is going on? What are we doing again?
Hunter and Berry.
Yes, Hunter and Barry. Too many fucking things. And yeah, unfortunately, we already pulled the trigger on you saying you were gonna DQ out, Armand. The flip flop in 8 minutes later is a little late. But next time we do want to do the restart like early, and then we'll wait for you to do a restart the router and stuff to see if it's working. Big thing is this match. Steak and Sad have already started.
Hunter was here a minute ago. I did tell him he was next. He was asking.
Hunter 1570.
Yes, Wi-Fi is banned.
Yes, Wi-Fi is banned. No Wi-Fi allowed. Never. Under no circumstances Wi-Fi allowed.
Now you can ask your opponent to go hook up his Ethernet cable.
There's not a. You have to. There is, like, if your
But
opponent's
that's on the
on
way.
a Wi-Fi, you know, you owe it to them to remind them.
Yep.
But in the event that they are unable to get a wire, then they are also unable to play. It's that simple.
All right, we have them in here. Hunter and Barry. If somebody would, there you go. Hit that big old X button. All right, boys and girls. Here we go. Look at that Johnny Vampire skin already
Johnny
going on.
Kung Lao. Striker. Cage Mansion.
Looks like he'll be going against non-vampire Reptile. Although I think that outfit's from this season.
Round 1. Fight.
There we go. Try to go in. There's the plus frames from Johnny. Reptile goes for the blow. Oh, the parry. I didn't know there was a gap there, but look at that. He sure did. All right, there's the hat. Trying to put the low frames. I love this Halloween stage. Dreamy gets him opened up. This could be a good damage right here.
He stands. Right. Ooh, tries to swing with that long range low. Checking him yet again. Hunter now going to town with that at the plus frames into that mid. You have to be very careful trying to press here. And now Hunter very close to closing it out. The armor is gonna catch him. Or the armor's gonna get broken, I should say. It's interesting, you see the shadow of the, or like the after image of the lizard on the ground. The real reptile's getting popped up already and dead.
Oh, just like that. Got him opened up. Here's some big damage coming at you. Pushed him to the corner. Was able to confirm there. Reptile coming back, trying to get him open. There's the striker grenades, the low route hat. Oh, he got a little cheeky there, going to try to build up his meter. Reptile said, we're having none of that. Oh, he just raw dog tried to go for the Kung Lao teleport. Reptile knocked him out of him, but Johnny goes ahead and takes it and finishes off the lizard. Goes up 1-0.
Johnny Cage wins.
Yeah, I really don't think that Fluffy Fawn is the culprit there. I know the Salt is doing a little talking, and I don't blame you. But I would be more inclined to blame the servers if you guys were having some weird stuff. Everybody here is on a wire, so it's not like his internet has been freaking out. He's been playing for multiple weeks, and there hasn't been a bunch of
Reptile.
there hasn't been a bunch of complaints about his internet. So
Kung Lao.
I'm
Striker.
not one to think that he has specifically internet problems. Maybe the two of you might have had connection issues with one another, or maybe your ISPs aren't having a great time tonight, or the servers, which is the big one that I think it is, are having a problem. But I don't necessarily think it's a case of like Fluffy knows he's got trash internet and he shouldn't join, and he is joining anyway. I don't think that's but you know, the online stuff is just, it's stressful, man. I definitely hear you on that, and the servers, they could be definitely better. I'd love for them to introduce some amount of stability, for them to be working on trying to keep these things as stable and fun as possible, but we'll see what they do. Seems like it's not a priority, unfortunately. But when the online Pro Tour gets fucked up by their decision to kind of let the servers stagnate in the state that they're in, we'll see what they do then. That might be what it takes, is for them to just really see with their own eyes just how difficult this system is to engage with.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Johnny take the lead 1-0. It was down to the wire, though. Oh, Reptile got some coverage there by Striker and his grenades. 273 wasn't able to capitalize anymore. Johnny starts getting going. Reptile instantly knocks him out of it, but now it's Johnny's turn. Here's a throw by Kung Lao.
Oh?
Ooh, that's
Striker
caught.
got hit. Interesting. Alright, Johnny, corner damage now. Green blood all over the place. The low hat comes out. The throw is going to connect. And look at how quick Kung Lao is ready for that forward throw, too. That wasn't a shove, and he just got hit by a low hat beforehand. Meanwhile, we saw earlier, Stake did the ice armor, and then did, like, double dash into throw, and it was still a shove.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Johnny Cage.
Well, I mean, we're in no rush if you guys want to give it a couple of tries, but I had a sneaking suspicion Method was going to be making, or the winner of that was going to be making top 8, and it sounds like they're not even going to have to fight for it. Holy shit.
Causing it's not Alabama, brother, but it is the South. And if it helps, I'm the nerd of my family, by far. You should hear the rest. I do speak redneck fluently.
Striker. Cage Mansion.
Hunter up 2-0 over Barry right now. Barry's still low. He's locking in. Reptile and Striker. Going to go with this all the way. Let's see if he can knock back this Vampire Johnny a little bit.
Oh, wait, what?
Alright.
It also applies to his lizard form? How so? What does it do to the lizard form? The lizard form actually changes?
Oh, really?
Interesting. I did not know that.
Ooh, I gotta check that out.
Like paint his eyes or something? He doesn't look that different. This is one of the reptile or the. I guess this isn't the vamp one, right?
Yeah, but it's one of the new palettes, but it's not the vampire skin. Oh, Reptile going in. Oh, gets caught with a shadow kick.
A little bit more damage here. Oh, he got opened up.
No, not like this, Dream. Not like this.
Good luck on the overhead, and the armor will seal the deal here. Barry takes round number 1. But Hunter was starting to get dangerous with it. I mean, honestly, one more hit into a fatal blow confirmed. We saw Method doing it. Hunter could have easily tapped into that same potential.
Good job. Now you notice that the Striker comes out, throws the grenades to keep him safe, but unfortunately still gets opened up by Vampire Johnny. Johnny putting on his plus frames. Oh, goes for the dash, able to slide through. Misses the overhead. Oh, he had him open, but the Lao low hat kept him from going in and doing anything.
Damn, that looks sick, this right there. That looks awesome.
Oh, you're looking at it and I haven't even seen it. You're making me very jealous.
That looks great. Makes me kind of want to clear up that fuck. And excited for a possible purple skin. Come on, give me a purple
Oh,
lizard.
let's go. Hey, I 100% have a pocket reptile. I'll go right now.
Alright, Barry, fatal blow available. Only needs a little bit more damage to seal the deal here. The acid bubble. What the fuck happened
Why did
there?
it go through him?
Why did the acid bubble just pass through him?
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
Final round.
come on, another round. We've seen Johnny go berserk over nothing in this tournament. Now we see dang acid balls just floating through people.
Yeah, dude, it's like fucking Casper the Friendly Ghost. Just passes right through him.
Yeah. Johnny says, hold this, we're going. Reptile switches sides. Johnny does have Fatal Blow available.
Uh-oh. A little bit more damage here after this taser. Acid bubble. Slowly follow it in. Okay, chips. You can't chip him out like that, though. He had the chip avoided. Now, he doesn't have the meter for another one of those, so an armored death roll will get the job done. Oh, no, he's dead.
Oh, no.
He's dead. Dude,
Dead. That's
he's
it.
gonna
He can't
survive.
break this.
Nope, he can't break it. He's dead. Barry is gonna go down. What a play by Hunter. Like, honestly, props to Hunter for not panicking when he was almost dead and just locking in, locking that wake up death roll. Because Barry was trying for the chip out. I mean, you could kind of tell that was the game plan. I'm just gonna chip this out. Maybe he didn't have the striker assist to cover it, which would have been the rest of the hits he needed. But Barry had an idea, and there was a sliver of a chance that Hunter could survive it. Hunter saw that, locked in, and absolutely made it out of there alive. Blocks it with the with the meter he had left, and the fatal blow to finish the job. 3-0 victory here, and that means Hunter is going to be making it into top 8. Oh, whoops, didn't get the right thing, but it's fine. Alright, so Hunter takes it 3-0. We've got some matches here then that are still waiting to finish. So Striker versus Barry is going to be happening off stream. Then we've got Zaya versus Dark Elite. That'll be getting started here in just a moment. And then the winner of that will face off against Cinna or Method. Then here on the other side, we got Sad Vigilante and Stake almost done. Big thing we're waiting on right now, though, is this match right here. Once that match finishes, then Stay Sing will be able to fight them. Then the winner of that will fight Fluffy. And then looks like Demoralize did not take the opportunity. Okay, no. So Demoralize did not. And we're going to be... so basically, whoever wins this match will be top 8 because Demoralize isn't playing.
Is that still Goblin and that other dude still?
Yes. The match has been going on for 40 minutes.
Guys.
Yeah, like... I don't know, there's like some point... I want players to ask for a pause when the connections are causing problems. I definitely do want that. So, it's not the end of the world, but there is a point where it kind of... We're spending too much time trying to figure out like what to do with the connection when there is like a level of like, have you heard anything bad? Have you heard anything? Like, nope, haven't heard anything bad about either one of these. All right, well, we just gotta let it. We gotta let it rock, and then we just gotta see what happens if anybody else has problems with them. We can't do it around different things. Okay, so now Demoralize is talking. All right, well, we'll figure that out. That's gonna do it for the show here tonight, though, in terms of the bracket. I'm gonna be sticking around, helping out with the brackets. We're gonna close the stream down though because we're not having any more matches on stream. So make sure you're reaching out to me in either the Discord or in the chat, the Start GG, and we'll make sure we'll take care of this stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the night. Is Mr. Vort, is there anything you wanna let these people know before we say our farewells?
Nah, just this Saturday, come back, join us for join us for the top 8. It's going to be a fun time. I know I'll be watching.
Yeah, top 8 is going to be exciting. Hopefully we can get this ironed out and figure out who exactly our top 8 qualifiers are, and then we'll go from there. But I do appreciate everybody coming through and playing, and you guys have a great night.